Beginning in child's pose, bringing your big toes to touch. Spread your knees out wide, sit your hips back, melt your chest towards the earth. Begin to use this moment. Just take deep inhales in through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Just releasing anything that doesn't serve you in this moment. Allowing your breath to help move you through. We're going to do a lot of twists and deep opening here in our hips today. So start to send your breath into your hip space, and I invite you to take an ujjayi breath by taking an inhale in through your nose. Constrict the back of your throat like you're going to fog a mirror. And then exhale through your nose as well. This breath will help us create focus and build heat in our bodies throughout our practice. Now I'd like for you to think of an intention for practice today. What do you need? If you can't think of your own intention, I offer the intention of self-acceptance. What does it look like to allow yourself to just be? Take a few more ujjayi breaths on your own. And on your next inhale, shift forward into tabletop position. Stack your hips over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists. Here, we're just going to start to take some gentle movements. So I'd like for us to start by just rolling out the neck, taking some gentle circles to both sides here. And then as you inhale, press firmly into your palms. Press your belly towards the earth. Gaze up towards the sky as you come to cow. And then exhale, dome your back, tuck your chin into your chest, press firmly through your palms, coming to cow. And then slowly move through those at your own pace, breath movement. Feel free to add more of those neck rolls that we just did. Sending your breath into the spaces in your body that are calling for it. Now I invite you to slowly come back to stillness. And then we're going to take some hip circles. So moving our hips to the side, extending backwards, moving to the right, coming back in towards center. So you just slowly go through this posture with your breath. Finishing your circle, coming back into center, and then slowly going to the other side, opening up our hips. Slowly come back into center. As you inhale, your right palm up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread the needle, rest your right arm along the mat, right ear, right cheek, come along the mat, and your left arm extends forward. Deep breaths here. Inhaling back up. Lower it down. Switching out those palms. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread your needle. Left arm comes along the mat. Left cheek comes to the mat. And your right arm extends in front of you. Sending your breath deep into your chest. And slowly come back up. With your inhale, drop it back down. Coming to neutral tabletop here, we're going to take some gentle wrist stretches here. So I'd like for you to keep your palms facing forward and slowly just begin to rock forward to side, just taking some gentle circles along your palms. Do the other side as well, evenly. Start to play with this here. You can move your palms coming to face yourself, rocking back and forth, opening up. You can place the tops of your palms, the other side of your hands along the earth, slowly just opening up both sides of our wrists, activating our arms. When you've had enough, slowly come back to tabletop position. And then we're going to press ourselves up to downward facing dog, straightening your legs, pedaling out your knees. Press your chest towards your thighs. You straighten and lengthen through your palms. This is our first down dog, so be easy on yourself and just take any gentle movements that feel good to you. You can move your hips side to side, open up your side body. Then come to stillness. And then on your next inhale, gaze forward. And then just slowly come to step your feet behind your palms for ragdoll pose. Shift the weight into the balls of your feet, grabbing along the opposite elbow creases, and just allow your spine to hang heavy here. Option to stay still or to gently rock side to side. Slowly release your palms and then toe heel your feet in together. Slowly come up to a stance. Bring your hands to heart center. You close down your eyes for some sleepy heat. Take a breath in. Out. And again in. Coming back to the intention of self-acceptance. Release with your exhale. Bring your palms to your side. Slowly open your eyes if you haven't done so. From here, inhale up into mountain pose. Ground down in your feet. Squeeze your thighs together, firm your core. Spiral your pinkies in towards each other as you look up through the crown of your head. And then exhale, side bend over towards your right. Ground down in those feet. Press your hips towards the left. Reach up and over. Inhale back into center. And then exhale over to the left. Ground down in your feet. Press your hips over towards the right. Reaching up and over with your right side body. Inhale back into center. And exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Allow your torso to hang heavy towards your thighs. Reaching anywhere along the earth or grabbing along the backs of your legs if that feels good to you. As you shift the weight into the balls of your feet, inhale in. And exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your hands, place them along your shins or thighs, lift your chest halfway with a nice slight tuck of your chin. And then exhale, we're gonna curl up into a ball here, tucking in, reaching towards the earth, squeezing our knees in, coming up onto the tops of our toes if we can, as you squeeze. And then exhale, just coming all the way back up. As we transition back into mountain pose, we're gonna move breath to movement. So at your own pace, inhale up to mountain. And then exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale back into center. And to the left with your exhale. Breathing in, back into center. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your torso, reach towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squeezing, tucking, curl into our little ball. So nice. Onto the tippy toes, hold here. As you exhale out. And inhale, slowly coming back up to mountain pose. Nice and long and strong. And then exhale over towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Mountain pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, tuck and squeeze. Just take a couple more flows on your own. Breath to movement. Feel free to add any postures or take out any. If you want to do some chaturangas, you can. Just do what your body calls for. To breathe. Ahead and finish out this round. And when you're ready, meet me in down dog. However you have to get there. All right, down dog in 3, 2, and 1. Just taking note of how your body feels right now and versus how it felt when we did our first down dog. Does your body feel more open? Where does it need more openness? And take a deep breath in. Settle with your exhale. And then lift your right leg high, 3-legged dog. And exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot in between your palms. Stack your right knee over your ankle. And ground down in your palms here as we prepare for a twist. Left arm along the earth. Reach your right palm up and twist. And then set it down as you exhale. We'll do that one more time. Inhale your right arm high. And from here, we're going to take horizon lunge. So option to stay here in your twisted lunge, or you can begin to slowly keep your left palm along the earth to ground you You can bring your right arm along your thigh and slowly begin to twist your left foot so that your left hip slowly melts towards the earth. So it should be a twist where you feel it in your right hip. Use your left palm for strength, and if you have blocks or any prop if you like to use to bring the ground closer, you can. And then coming back to low lunge. And from here, drop your back knee. Inhale, come up to crescent lunge. Shift your hips forward and down. Lift your chest up and back. Here, press firmly through both of your feet as you squeeze your glutes and your core for stability. And then exhale, interlace your palms behind your back to lift up and open your chest more. Deep inhale in. And then exhale, slowly come back to center. Release your palms. Shift your hips back over your right knee. Straighten your right leg. Flex your right foot. And then exhale, slowly come down to half splits. Melt your chest over your thigh. And here, a rounded spine or a flat spine is okay, as long as you're actively pulling your nose towards your knee. Another option here for a twist by inhaling your right arm up towards the sky. A little balance challenge as well. And set it down for your exhale. Slowly bend into your front leg, shift forward, lift your back knee, coming back into low lunge. Inhale, come and bring your left foot to meet your right, stepping into chair pose. Keep your knees at a nice bend. Lift your chest, lift your arms up, pinkies facing each other as you shift the weight into your heels. Here, sit low, lift your chest high, and exhale, fly your arms back. Inhale, coming to one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left leg high. And then exhale, coming into figure four. So take your left ankle, place it over your right thigh, and slowly bend into your right leg. Here you can keep your hands at heart center, or you can slowly reach towards the earth. Now if you fall out here, it's okay, just get back into it. And then slowly come back up to one-legged mountain pose. Nice, beautiful. And then exhale, low lunge. Nice and strong. Right leg should be in front. And then coming back into plank with your inhale. And then flow through your version of a chaturanga. You can lower your elbows down, coming to your chest. Option to take a cobra pose by lifting up your chest and placing minimal weight in your palms, or you could take the full variation, coming up to upward facing dog, engaging your legs, hips, core to gaze forward, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Now we're going to move through that on the other side. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot in between your palms, and your left knee should be over your left ankle. Preparing for our twist here, ground down in your right palm, firm your core, squeeze your back thigh, lift up with your left arm for a twist. Set it down as you exhale. We'll do one more. Inhale, left arm high. Here we're going to hold it, or if you chose to do so, On the other side, you can take horizon lunge by keeping your right palm along the earth, slowly rotating your right foot and lowering your right leg and hip towards the mat. You can take your left arm along your left thigh for support, or option to extend your left arm parallel to your leg. Holding here. And then slowly coming back all the way through low lunge with the twist, coming back to low lunge. Drop your back knee and slowly come up to crescent moon. Press your hips forward and down. Lift your chest up and back. Firm your core, squeeze your glutes, and press through your feet here. Opening up with your breath. You did so on the other side. Interlace your palms behind your chest, opening up your chest, or behind your back. Breath in and exhale. On your next inhale, slowly come back up. Shift your hips back over your right knee. Straighten your left leg. And exhale, melt your chest over your left thigh, coming into half splits. Again, a rounded spine or a flat spine here is okay, as long as you're pulling your nose towards your knee or your ankle. Option again here to add a twist by inhaling your left palm high. Slowly lower it down with your exhale. And then begin to shift your left foot forward, bend into your left knee, coming back into low lunge with your right leg high. And then step your right foot to meet in your left foot, coming into chair pose. Weight is in your heels, knees are bent, chest is high. So you spiral your arms in towards each other. Staying for the inhale, and then exhale, fly the arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, lift your right leg high. Exhale, figure four. Bring your right ankle along your left thigh. Hands come to heart center as you bend into your left knee, as low as you can go without compromising your stability. And then slowly reach towards the earth if that feels good to you. And then slowly lift back up. Coming back into one-legged mountain pose. And then exhale, bringing your right leg back. Coming into low lunge, left foot is forward. And then moving through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog if you took it. And exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. We're going to move through that breath to movement. So feel free to add any changes to the flow. And take it at your own pace. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, right arm high for a twist. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale back into low lunge. Drop your back knee. Exhale, up into crescent moon. Take a deep breath in. Interlace your palms behind your back as you exhale. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, half splits. Inhale, right arm high, half split twist. Drop it down as you exhale. Inhale, shifting back forward into low lunge. Take a deep breath out. And inhale back to chair pose. Step your left foot forward, sitting in as you lift up for your breath in. Exhale, fly the arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose with your left leg high. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, back up to one-legged mountain. And then exhale, low lunge. Beautiful. Inhale as you move through plank into your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Amazing job. Moving on to the other side. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale your left arm high. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale back into center. Drop that back knee. Exhale, coming up into half moon or crescent moon. Interlace your hands behind your back. Breathe in. Exhale, shifting into half splits. Shift your hips back, melt your chest over. Inhale for that twist. Left arm high. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, shifting forward into low lunge. Exhale, chair pose. Staying here for one breath as you inhale. And fly your arms back with the exhale. Inhale one-legged mountain pose. Right leg high. Exhale, figure four on the left side. Move at your own pace. Inhale back up to one-legged mountain pose. And then exhale, low lunge. Frame your foot. Coming back into plank. And then exhale for your chaturanga. Beautiful. Upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. We just have one more round on each side. You got this. Inhale your right leg flat. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, right arm high for a twist. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale, coming back into center. Exhale, drop the back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, interlace your palms behind your back. Breath in. Exhale, come to half splits. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, shift forward into low lunge. Exhale, chair pose. Staying here for the inhale, arms high. Exhale, fly the arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, left leg high. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. And then exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank pose. And then chaturanga of your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog, nice and strong. Exhale, down dog. And it's one more leg left. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale your left arm high. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, interlace your palms behind your chest. Inhale, come back up to center. And exhale, half splits. Inhale your left arm high. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, shift back into low lunge. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fly the arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose, right leg high. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, back up to one-legged. Beautiful. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale to plank pose. And exhale for your very own chaturanga. Exhale to downward facing dog. Yes, you did it. Take a deep breath in here. Open mouth, exhale to release some of the heat. And then slowly drop to your knees. Take a few breaths in. Grab some water, towel off if you need to. How are you feeling? Okay, well, it's kind of hot today, so I'm almost super sweaty. And I forgot some water, but it will be okay. Whenever you're ready, we can begin to cool down and catch our breath. And do you want to try crow pose? Okay. So we'll try crow pose. So I'll demonstrate it starting from halfway lift. You'll place your hands along your shin or thighs, and then slowly place your hands into the earth. You can spread your feet hip-width distance apart as you just bend into your arms. Then you can place your knee anywhere along the top of your arm, and then just slowly, so you can stay here, gaze forward. Or if you feel comfortable, you can begin to play around by lifting up one leg, or you can lift up both and play with your balance here, whatever feels good for you. And we're practicing self-acceptance, so no judgment of how your crow is today. Otherwise, you can come to frog pose with your heels in, toes out, hands to heart center. Whatever you're doing, just have fun. We'll be here for about 30 more seconds. Coming back to our breath here. And here in frog pose or prone frog, slowly begin to make your way back up to frog pose. And then from frog, we'll go to tabletop. And then from tabletop, press up to downward facing dog. And so we'll turn to peak series now. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. And here, hop your back foot in for warrior one legs. So your back foot should be at like a 45-degree angle with your heel along the earth. And slowly inhale up to warrior one with that bend in your front knee. Arms come up, pinkies face in. Take a deep breath in here. Stay for the exhale. And then slowly begin to straighten your front leg. Twist your back foot towards the front. And then slowly begin to melt your palms towards the earth, coming into pyramid pose. Now this is a really big stretch for the hamstrings, the backs of your legs. So if you have anything that can bring the ground closer to you, you can use that here. But if you feel you have a lot of opening, you can just slowly begin to tuck your chin into your chest and melt your nose towards your knee, kind of like half splits. Stay here for a few breaths. And then slowly, if you'd like, ground down in that left arm and inhale your right arm high for a twist. This is really intense twist, so as far as you can go is okay, and you can always just stay in pyramid pose. Slowly release your palm back down, and then toe heel your right foot out to the outside edge of the mat. Slowly begin to press your left foot back as we make our way into runner's lunge. Your left leg comes along the mat. Both of your palms are along the inside of your right foot. Here you can stay up on your palms or come down to your forearms. As long as you can keep a nice long spine here and your foot along the earth firmly. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like to add a twist and a calf stretch or a thigh stretch, you can ground down into your left palm. Use your right arm to place along your right thigh. Slowly kick your left heel back towards your glute. This is also very intense, so you can stay here. However, if you have more opening in your hips, you can use your right arm to reach towards your right foot and grab it if you can, pulling your left heel towards your left glute as you open up. Slowly release your foot. Bring your palms back into center. Toe heel your right foot back in. Or actually, no. Place your hands, ground down in your hands. Lift your left foot, lift your left knee, sorry. And we're coming into half pigeon. So lift your right leg. Use your core to bring your right shin along the mat. Right knee behind your right wrist. And your left leg should be straight behind you. You can check over your shoulder. Place your palms along the earth here, either in front of you or on either side as you lift up and down. And then exhale, option to come down to sleeping pigeon on your forearms, down to your forehead. As you open up your hips and breathe. And if this is really hard on your hips, you can take prone figure 4 by lying on your back and placing your right ankle over your left knee, with your knees bent. However, if you feel any thoughts or emotions come up, that's totally normal because we store them in our hips, so just breathe through it. Slowly press up onto your hands. And from here, we're gonna do a different transition. So have a seat onto your right glute, and then I'm gonna turn, but you don't have to. Bring your right foot into your left thigh, straighten your left leg long, and inhale your arms up towards the center. And then exhale, reach towards your left foot for seated separate leg stretch. Melt your nose towards your knee. And a master cue here is to grow longer on your inhales and deepen your fold with your exhales. And then slowly come up with your inhale. From here, we're going to take a twist. So take your right leg, put it over your left. And if this is good for you, you can stay here, or you can take your left leg and bend your left leg. Ground down into your left palm. And inhale your right arm high. And then, wrong arms. Ground down in your right palm, inhale your left arm high. I was like, that's not right. And then twist to your right as you exhale. So your left forearm should be along your right thigh as you lift up and gaze over your right. And then slowly come back into center, unravel your legs. We're just gonna switch sides now. So we're gonna do everything backwards. Starting with this, we're gonna take our left leg around our right. So straighten your right leg. Bring your left leg up and over your right. Ground down in your left hand, reach your right arm up. Again, option to take the full bind if you did so on the other side. And then exhale, twist over towards the left, gaze over your left shoulder. Bringing out the spine here, getting a refresh. Slowly coming back into center. Unravel your legs, coming back into seated separate leg stretch so that this time your left foot is along your right thigh and your right foot is out long. Inhale up with your arms. And then exhale, reach over towards your right foot. You can reach anywhere along your right leg, ankle, calf, thigh, that feels good. And again, inhales grow longer and deepen on your exhales. Slowly come up and release. So your left shin is already in half pigeon. So now we're going to shift into half pigeon. So however you have to get there, honestly, is fine. But your left shin should be on the mat, left knee behind your left wrist, and your right leg should be straight behind you as you place your palms either in front of you or on either side. Lift up your chest with your inhale, engage your core and glutes. And exhale, coming down to sleep. Pigeon. Also coming back to our intention for our practice today, which is self-acceptance. And then on your next inhale, slowly press yourself back up onto your hands. So tuck your back toes, lift your right knee, And this is going to be a really big transition, but however you have to get there, we're going to take our left leg out to runner's lunge. So bend that left knee, toe heel it to the outside edge of your mat, and bring both of your hands along the inside of your left foot. Here you can stay up on your hands, or if you came to your forearms on the other side, you can do so again. And breathe. Option again to come up onto your hands and take that twist and thigh stretch by kicking your right heel towards your glute. And then use your left arm to reach towards your foot. If you can, grab onto it and pull it towards your glute. Slowly release your foot if you did so. Bring your hands back into center. And then toe heel your left foot back in between your palms, coming to low lunge, and then stepping into warrior one legs. Popping that back foot in at a 45-degree angle, keeping that bend in your knee as you slowly lift back up into warrior one. And then exhale, coming into pyramid pose by straightening out that front leg and then slowly lowering your palms back towards the earth. Melt your chest towards your thigh here. And if you did so on the other side, option to include that twist by inhaling your left arm up towards the sky and try to keep your hips forward and the weight grounded in your feet. Lower your palm down. And from here, bend that left knee, pop back into low lunge, and then inhale your left leg high for three-legged dog. And then exhale, coming back to downward facing dog. And then inhale, shift into plank here. Firm your core. And then with control, slowly lower all the way down onto your belly. Lower your left cheek along the mat. Spread your arms out wide. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale out. And then bend into your right arm. And use that to press yourself, your right side body up and over so that you're stretching into your left shoulder and your right knee might bend. Or your right knee will bend. Open up. Slowly come back into center. Switching out the side so your right cheek comes to the mat, right arm extends long. Bend into your left elbow and press your left side body up and over for an chest stretch on the right side. Really releasing for the back. Slowly come back into center. And take a deep breath in. And exhale to release. And then inhale, lift up your arms, your legs, your chest. Slightly tuck your chin in towards the earth for locust pose. Engaging all muscles of your body to help your back strengthen. and then release. Option to take a bend into your knees and windshield wipe from left to right for low back release. When you've had enough, slowly come back to center and drop your knees. Press yourself back up to tabletop and then slowly come to standing on your knees. Place your hands along your back, like you're going to stick them in your pockets. Knees hip width distance apart as you take a breath in. And then exhale for camel pose. Press your hips forward, open up your chest. Option here to stay, or if you have more openness, you can reach for your ankles or heels. Breathe into your chest and try to avoid dumping in the low back, so lift up before you go back. And slowly come back up with your inhale and have a seat onto your heels for hero's pose. Place your hands along your thighs, close down your eyes, and take a full breath here. One more big breath in. And then exhale, slowly just begin to melt your chest over your thighs, bringing your forehead to the earth for an embryo pose. Arms come out either side as you send your breath into the back space. This is a great counter posture for the heart opener that we just did with camel. And you can move your forehead side to side, massage your third eye. And your next breath in, slowly lift your chest. And then come to a seated position. And then from here, we'll make our way to lying down on our back. You can meet me in happy baby pose. Bend your knees, grab anywhere along your legs that feels good to you, and actively pull your knees toward the earth. You have the option to stay still or gently rock side to side. You can extend one leg and the other. When you're ready, bring both of your knees into your chest. Here we're going to take double leg supine twist. So drop both of your knees over towards the right and gaze over your left shoulder. Option here to just allow yourself to be guided by my voice for the rest of class and close down your eyes. And then bring your knees back in, giving yourself some gentle knee swirls to the right and to the left to massage your lower back. And come to stillness. And exhale both of your knees over towards the left. Double leg supine twist. As you gaze over the right shoulder. And slowly bring your knees back into center, giving yourself a nice big squeeze. As you inhale, super tight. And then exhale, take our final resting pose of Shavasana. Pull it out and take up space. Allow your body to relax. Close down your eyes. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Release your face, your cheeks, your jaw. Release your mind, your chest. Release your arms. Release your belly. Release your thighs, your calves, your feet. Allow yourself to just be. Whenever you're ready, you slowly begin to reawaken your body by wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. And take a full body stretch like you just woke up. When you're ready, you can roll over to whatever side feels intuitively good for you for fetal posture. Use your bottom arm as a pillow, top arm rests along the earth, and to ground yourself. This is a posture of new beginnings, so how can you feel brand new? How do you feel brand new? Press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. You bring your hands to heart center to remind yourself to give love, self-acceptance to yourself as well as to others. Bringing it up to our throat, reminding ourselves to speak kind words to ourselves and to others. And right between our eyebrows, our third eye, where our intuition lies, and the light within me honors and respects the light within you. Thank you.